slow.
Yep. Thank you, as always, for joining us for Extraordinary Times. First up today, a throwback to yesterday, where we're talking about the Supreme Court justices that were, some of them were fighting healthcare, some of them were for healthcare, and there was one in the middle. Well, the ones that were for it are kind of jumping.
Shaky.
They're jumping ship, one at a time, working on them. So probably totally, fully going to strike down the healthcare bill and call it as unconstitutional as it really is. So
yeah, I fully agree with that. It's just, you can't really force people to buy anything. And as the court's been saying, yes, healthcare is a good thing, but if we force them to buy this, then what else can we force them to buy?
Quite seriously, like there's no precedent for it, and if it stays, there is a precedent for other things, and other things are bad.
Yeah,
very bad.
Also, another throwback story. We kind of talked about the booms in Ohio, in Clintonville there. And we thought, okay, yeah, when there's an earthquake about the same time.
No, we talked about it in Wisconsin.
Sorry.
Wisconsin.
Wrong state. Right. Anyway, so there was booms and stuff. At the same time as an earthquake. Okay, figured that was probably it. Well, there's even louder booms now and no earthquake. So back to square one.
How did that happen? We don't know. And they're really, really scared when they have to say, we don't know.
Yeah, scientists hate saying that, if you've ever noticed.
A lot. So, weird news. Love weird news.
In Europe.
We got two of them. One in Europe and one
in
Europe, actually. Further up in Europe, actually. One in France, one in the UK. French one first, because the French always come first in their minds. But around a mountain called Bougarac, I think, in France, they have a commune living outside, on the side of the mountain, of about 20,000 doomsday cultists. They are...
Oh, wait for it.
They are awaiting salvation from aliens, of whom they blame for the explosion of the mountain back when it was volcanic, and the mountaintop went straight up, basically, whipped around, and came straight back down on top of itself. Which actually looks really cool if you go look at the picture down in the story, which also means go check it out on YouTube and check out the story, and then comment, and like it if you really like it, favorite if you really, really like it, and subscribe, all those things that we tell you to do. Please, thank you, love you. All right, but the locals are calling them esoterics.
I'm calling them crazies.
And they, like a lot of people, think that Doomsday is 12/21/2012. So we'll see.
Come December.
You're all gonna die, or not? Probably not. Moving on.
Okay, so over in the UK, more aliens, but in completely different. A politician, a member of the town council in Whitby, in the name of the little town, has come out and said that his mother is a 9-foot-tall green alien.
And that the aliens that he communicates with make much more sense than the town hall people that he works with.
Oh no. I can see how that's probably, if the aliens exist, okay, sure. But chances of them existing and his mom being a 9-foot alien? Oh no. They might want to look into re-electing that particular guy. But
impeaching?
Impeaching?
Impeaching.
Unless he actually does have good ideas, and then, it might just take a crazy guy to fix politics.
He just thinks he's an alien.
Half alien.
He thinks he's half alien. I mean, he has good ideas. He just thinks he's half alien. Yeah. Also, kind of a throwback story. I think we talked about the Jeremy Lin thing. We might have. I don't fully remember, honestly. But in case we didn't, Jeremy Lin, basketball player, kind of famous. I think New York basketball player, and the ESPN reporter who made a reference to a particular, actually inadvertently references Heritage, but everybody thought he did it intentionally, and he got fired over it. Well,
and Jeremy Lin was like, no.
Yeah, Jeremy Lin's like, no. That's a common phrase. Let it be. And they still fired the ESPN guy? Well, the ESPN guy, and he just went out and had lunch and, said 5 words about the whole thing that happened before, and then they're like, hey, I'm Christian. You Christian? Yeah, let's talk. Okay, boom. And they had, a good conversation, a good lunch, and, they're totally cool. So,
best buzz at this point, go figure. And all reports say, yeah, they was contacted by Lin's family, and this is all good.
Yeah.
This isn't a public statement or anything. It's just, he wants to make good with them.
And they're fine. He the ESPN guy probably needs his job back. That would be nice.
Just another good job.
Hard economy. Let him work. Moving on.
Oh, speaking of hard economy and just craziness altogether.
Yeah, right.
So student loans are on the rise, but not for people my age, more for people his age. People are pulling their kids out of public schools and taking out student loans so their kids can go to private schools. If this isn't a sign of how bad the public school system is at this point, I don't know what is. It's rocketed up. Within, the past year it's gone up 4%, something like that?
The last year it went up 4%, and since 2006, 2007, it's
26%.
26.
Holy cow. Jeez. Okay, so yeah, that should be a message to, once again, call your senators. Contact your senators. Look, there's a problem with the public school system. Fix it.
Even at the state level, you can contact, and the state representatives, especially in Texas, I can really only speak for Texas because, well, this is the politics I know. But you can call your state representative. You can go to their office. I know where mine's office is. I deliver sandwiches to their building all the time because they're in a building with a bunch of other businesses. But yeah, so they're really easy to get a hold of. Talk to them. Tell them what's wrong. Tell them what you think is wrong. And, see if you can do anything to fix it. Talk to your local school board. That's easy enough. You probably know somebody on your local school board. I know too.
Work with the parent-teacher organizations.
Yeah. If you have kids in school, be active in the PTO. It's important. So, less important news, but still awesome for those of us who use the Xbox. And especially for this purpose. Not sponsored. Anyways, the Xbox Live has just launched Comcast Xfinity, HBO Go, and MLB.TV as apps for their stuff, which now brings the total movies and TV show services to 36. And with this, now over half of the activity on Xbox Live is related to media instead of games. Awesome. 10 years ago, I remember playing Halo and being like, this is the coolest thing ever. And now I do 5 seconds with the controller. Netflix. Done. Play me some Doctor Who. Yeah. What up, Who?
Good stuff.
All right, so...
All right, last little story of the
lastly
day
but not leastly, our dirtbag of today.
And, of course, he's from the TSA.
Not of course.
Hey, I saw it and wasn't surprised.
I keep saying, most of them are good people. Unfortunately,
sometimes
there's a systematic error of bad people in there, too.
Sometimes you get a manager that is running a prostitution ring.
In D.C. Well, Dulles. In Virginia, which is outside of D.C.
Really close. Either way, he's been caught, he's been turned in and stuff, but still...
And terminated.
And
from the TSA.
Yes, but, it was ridiculous situation. I don't even want to go into it. I'll get too mad.
Apparently, it's been going on since at least 2009 because he was indicted or accused of things back in 2009, but they kind of whatevered it for a while. So, yeah, I hope he goes to special jail for a long time, where they'll take him up on his hooking knowledge.
We'll take care of him.
We'll take care of him. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. As always, I'm Jeremy.
I'm AJ.
And these are extraordinary times. Send us your stories, allthingsextraordinary@gmail.com. We'll see you later. Oh, yeah, be aware. Hey, if you watched till this part of the video, comment down below that you saw this, and one of you will win one of my Brazil bracelets that you may have seen in yesterday's show. Okay? See you tomorrow.